Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt, because every time it get up and it go out, it's gotta run. Every time it go out, it's gotta jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Yeah, so the actual brand, the name of the brand obviously is the Marathon, and it just stands for endurance. It stands for staying down. It stands for like not quitting, accepting the ups and downs of whatever game you commit yourself to and riding it out, you feel me? Because, you know, that's the reality of, you know, success or greatness, that it come with a roller coaster ride, you know? So I think that anybody could apply the Marathon concept to what they do, if it's sports, if it's fashion, if it's music, if it's hustling, whatever. You're just on a marathon, you know. So to make that the basis of our, you know, fashion line, I look at it like, you know, we honor the people that ain't quit. We honor the people that stay down.
Yo, we back again with another one. Marathon Monday, man. Shouts out to the LDBC Usual Suspect 6. It's your boy 503 Line, man. Filling in for my brother Cadillac Red Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. There is no beltway today, but we're gonna open it up for Marathon Monday, man. I got my boy up in here with me, man, the good doctor, KG, K underscore, whatever you want to call him, man. What's going down with it, bro?
Shit, what's up, Five? What's going on, chat? It's another goddamn day in paradise, if I say so myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, man. I see people falling in. Y'all be sure to smash the like button, tap in. Um, Salute to my sister Queen 71, Tay Tay, Big Joe Townsend, Shaquila Fields. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We're gonna get right to it, man. Hopefully some of the other brothers slide, you know what I'm saying? But if not, you know, I understand. Uh Deliver us from Clarissa Shields, man. Clarissa Shields, I seen over the weekend, man. I really haven't been tapped into boxing since a couple of weeks when Boots Ennis and them fought and Keyshawn fought. But I've been seeing Clarissa, man. Her and Cameron been going back and forth on the internet. Um, Seem like everybody, all these boxers is, you know, we talked about this a little bit on the Beltway too. It seemed like they all kind of in super defense mode since, you know, all this hype around the Jake Paul fight, and you know this fight did very, very well. You know, broke Netflix, broke the router, broke. You know what I'm saying? They had to rewire the whole system. You know what I'm saying? Rerun the whole system and whatnot, man. But it looks like Clarissa got upset from what Cameron said about Serrano and Katie Taylor being the highest watched females fight ever. And the GOAT was saying that, you know, her fight with Savannah Marshall did like 3 million views. She was the headliner. She was, you know, putting on the all females boxing match, which she did, and it was great. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand where Cameron is coming from. You know what I'm saying? He's just looking at it as a whole overall. You know what I'm saying? Katie Taylor, Serrano, you know, 50 million people were streaming it on Netflix Live. You couldn't even actually watch the shit without it buffering or, you know what I'm saying, just completely freezing you out. You know what I'm saying? You had to keep going back and clicking on it and stuff like that, man. Um, I ask you, bro, how do you feel about this post Jake Paul situation? We seeing all these boxers coming at Jake Paul. We see Clarissa Shields getting into it with Cameron. How you feel about all this shit, bro?
It's like the the inner insecurity of the fighters because once upon a time Jake Paul reached out to a lot of these fighters and tried to get them to come, come fight for him and shit. They ain't
Yeah.
take him serious. They won't fucking with it. They was clowning Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Um, and now that his numbers have grown over the last 3-4 years, like they're constantly going up every time he shows up. You know what I'm saying? And less people are calling it a circus. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So now you looking in on the outside and you looking at it 4 years to the present right now, and somebody bring this shit up to you. Yeah, you gonna be a little sensitive. You gonna be a little touched. You can be a little tight about the situation because it was an opportunity for you to get on once upon a time and you passed it up and you chose not to. Unfortunately for Carissa Shields, she falls into the damn Shakur Stevenson category. She's not like super entertaining to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hear
Mhm.
somebody saying, "I'm the GOAT, I'm 2-time undisputed, 3-time undisputed, I'm this, I'm that, I've gone from this division, I've gone to that division," you got 2 knockouts. And we're in the era right now, Five, that people are looking for people to beat people up, knock people out. You know what I'm saying? Like with me and you, we respect, what I'm saying, the science of boxing. But the new fans that are coming in that people want because they said they want more eyes on boxing, they're casual eyes. They're not educated eyes. So when the casual eyes show up, bro, this fight boring as shit, man. Why this bitch ain't knocked that bitch out yet? Like this is what you're gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear casual saying, "Oh, she was supposed to be able to beat Layla Ali. I don't think I doubt she would have beat Ann Wolf." You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you get talks like that, you're gonna be thrown to the left a little bit. And then Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, they ain't just do it once; they did it twice. You know what I'm saying? Like they packed out twice. So, um, you can't say, "Oh, I headlined," but it was almost like Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano headline because they said 40 to 50 million was watching them when they got into the ring. And a
Right.
lot of people don't show up into the main event. So Cameron is just there gonna doing what a New York nigga gonna do. New York do it better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how the New York niggas is. They always gonna let you know where they from. So of course, if there was 2 other women, neither one of them being from damn New York, Cam wouldn't be talking because it wouldn't be relevant to him. It's relevant to him because Amanda Serrano's damn from, you know what I'm saying, from New York. So, you know what I'm saying, Carissa Shields, that shit
And he
damn.
he did the face off too. He did the face off. I don't know if you seen that, but he did the face offs with the
What you? Yeah. He did the talk. He did the table talk.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So him doing the table talk, like I said it to our fella. I said this nigga Cam moving up. I said he sound like he's talking you know what I'm saying, through the lens that they want him to they want him to talk. I said, but give him some time. I said Cam is gonna come out and start asking Cam questions and talking like Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, him and Mace, they've come in and actually carved a lane in sports. They've carved a lane
Mm-hmm.
that whether people realize it or not, this is a lane that the usual suspects would look in the blaze. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I'm saying in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not in its totality, but you know what I'm saying, in a sense, that was the lane that the usual suspects were looking to carve. And Cam and
Right.
Mace have come in. Yeah, Cam and Mace have come in. Wallow and Gilly, they kind of, but they deal with a little bit of everything. But you see, Cam and
Right.
Mace are still there. They trying to target sports. Clarissa Shields is an athlete in sports. You say something to
Mm-hmm.
them, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say something back. I just told you on the phone. She better gonna strap her boots up and bring her lunch. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit back and forth with these niggas. These niggas damn talk shit to fucking damn Jay Prince. We ain't heard Jay Prince fire back at them niggas yet. They start calling that nigga James, and James fell off the grid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Let me say this, bro.
saying?
In totality, when you really think about this, I think Cam Cam and Mace do have a great platform. I do like the Is What It Is YouTube channel, the podcast, the network, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give Cam um his credit, you know what I'm saying, because he did invest into, you know what I'm saying, his platform, and it looked real dope. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. It looked real dope, man. Like they whole little setup, they got the studio. It's very, very structured. They got the infrastructure. It's professional. They come up in there. You know, they got the cameras, the microphones. You know, they come in there. They got their suits on. It looked like a real fucking talk show. I mean, it is a real talk show. I got to give them boys credit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why I would disconnect with them is when they are talking actual boxing. That's where I think they lack in, because I think Cam and Mace are predominantly football and basketball guys, mainly basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But I see them kind of trying to, you know, do the football thing, and I see like they bring in hosts from other platforms like Michael Irvin, and they bring in another chick to talk football as well. You know, they bring in different people to talk different sports. I think they need to bring in another co-host to talk boxing,
Uh-huh.
because a
But
lot of time,
stat baby,
yeah,
she tried to cover all that, but whatever they
yeah,
asked her about, yeah.
right. And I got to give them credit too, because they did get a good moderator in Stat. I like
Mm-hmm.
Stat baby. She do a thing. You know what I'm saying? She a pretty young female. They gave her opportunity and she been killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I do like their platform, but when you get in this lane with boxers, I think boxing is like the wild wild west. Is really no rules or no protocol or procedures when you're dealing with boxers, because everybody really does what they want to do and say what they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the GWOAT felt slighted, and she was wrong too, bro. When you really think about it, she was wrong at how she approached Cam. Like, you know what I'm saying? She started saying, "Oh, Cam, he hate black women," and you know, she just started going off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Like saying, you know, start talking about he got robbed and True Life robbed him, and we got and I'm glad our fella came in right on time, because I know our fella is a hip hop historian. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And you is too. Um, I just think that she just started going on a tangent about shit that she don't really know about. Like, you know, like in them early 2000s, late 90s, and you know what I'm saying? She started saying that the Cam was a bitch ass nigga, and you know, she just went off on Cam, and I'm like, Clarissa, you can't be getting that mad, man, when really all he doing is his job. Like, MVP hired him to
Mm-hmm.
fucking be the moderator for they event, and he reading off a fucking cue card. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking to people from MVP, and they telling him, oh yeah, you know, this was the highest viewed watch women's fight. And he probably going back, you know, on his page, or on, you know, on his show, and saying what they told him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's trying to build that relationship to be able to get in the door with boxing. And honestly, I don't like how, I'm gonna be real. I don't like how the Shakur shit went. You know, Jay Prince got involved, and they started calling him James. I didn't like how they attacked Shakur. I didn't like that. I'm gonna be real. But I'm a
Mm-hmm.
Shakur fan. I'm from Houston. I rock with Jay Prince. I didn't like none of that shit, bro. But like you say, when you come for them niggas, you got to be prepared, because they, you know, they clap back. You know, they clapping back real hard. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, but hey, it is what it is, man. Salute to my brother Jerry Green. Um, oh shit, we got Stay Ready up in here, and our fella, man. Okay,
Jeez,
let
my
me slide over to
favorite
What's going?
partner in the building. Okay, stay
Mm-hmm.
ready. What up?
Hey, we'll go
What's
down,
good? What's
Slim.
good, Stay?
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Oh man, it's just filling in for Red. He couldn't do the beltway today, so we gonna talk a little boxing. We're gonna get into some hot topics, and I'm gonna slide over to all fella, man. I don't know if you've been watching over the internet this past weekend, man. How you feel about this Clarissa Shields and Cameron beef? And allegedly, they say Clarissa Shields is on Twitter right now arguing with Cyborg.
Mm, I mean, I'm not really up on this beef per se. Um,
Hmm.
I've been kind of yeah, I'm aware of it most definitely because it's
Yeah.
been gaining a lot of traction over the net. But I'm not I don't have the particulars of how it all initiated. Pretty much, it might have. I guess I think you broke it down earlier, saying it had something to do with him being on the MVP platform, um, moderating the whole Jake Paul Mike Tyson thing, and then with regards to the comments about the most viewed watched women's boxing event or fight, which wasn't uh, Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, turned out to be Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. So just based off of that, I, I don't know. I mean, I think Clarissa kind of, you know what I mean, being a little bit emotional, you know what I mean, uh, in this instance, I think um, Cam's doing his job, and he's doing a damn good job of it. Um, you pretty much summed it up best, you know what I mean, with this whole situation. You know, from what we've seen from Cam and Mace from recent past, they're they're not ones to fuck with. You know what I mean? If you clap at them, they're gonna clap back twice as hard. You know what I mean? And they're not gonna let up. We see how the Shakur Stevenson situation went, but on the flip side, I think this is somewhat good promotion. Bad promotion could be good promotion. And right now, if you're looking at the view of the GWOAT, Clarissa Shields, there's no fight lined up right now. I don't know who she fighting next. There's no visible nemesis that she has right now. Like the who's the next one that's supposed to be, you know what I mean? They're supposed to be out there challenging the GWOAT. She don't have no contemporaries right now. You know what I mean? No fights on deck. The talk is more so on the other ladies of boxing, Serrano and Katie Taylor after their showing uh, that was saw by over 50 million households. You know what I mean? And she might be a little bit salty about that. What about me? What about me? So she's garnering attention, and now she getting that attention. She getting that attention tenfold from Cam and Mace, which is now making this situation borderline viral.
Hey,
Borderline
all
viral,
fella, real quick.
good, which is good
Let me
business
give
for
you
her.
let me give you an update real quick, bro. So according to Cyborg, she tweeted, she said at Clarissa Shields just gave an interview saying instead of cutting weight to fight me, she plans on fighting a 42-year-old Danielle Perkins who has 5 pro boxing fights, and she calls her the queen of ducking.
She say that again. She's about to fight who?
A 42-year-old Daniel Perkins who has 5 pro boxing fights. Come on, I can't make this up. And she got the queen of ducking on there. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick on Twitter. Go ahead, bro. I just wanted to give you an update of what's going on.
Okay, so we got a fight lined up for Clarissa Shields. Apparently, for from the sounds of that, it sounds like she's gonna be defending her heavyweight title against
Mm-hmm.
uh, another like. let's be real, the heavyweight division in the female ranks is very, very shallow. So I'm not surprised
Right.
the next contender up only has 5 fights in the dig. So
Mm.
like I said, like who right now, who's the real challenges? There's no Clarissa doesn't really have an arch nemesis out there right now, other than Savannah Marshall. And she ain't been in boxing for a little bit. I think she's on that MMA kick right now. In the dig. So this is somewhat. I mean, we did the promotional tier list over there on the Jab Jamboree Salute to Act on Saturday morning, and we had Salida Promotions as you know what I mean. The struggling was real. The struggle was real. I mean, he's a garbage promoter, and he's not really doing the world justice. Well, unfortunately, this is somewhat bad promotion, but it's promotion that the quotes that the quote need to keep her name in the mindset of the boxing fans somehow, some way, and this is it right here. But I'll land the plane on that.
Okay. Salute to Queen 71 in the super chat, man. She says, let's pull it up real quick. My bad. Thought I had it on there. She said Clarissa needs to sit her A down somewhere. Netflix broke the internet here in the States. She has to take her A over there to the UK to get them so-called views. She can't sell out a chicken dinner outside of Detroit. Man, yeah, Queen. That's kind of harsh. What you got on all this stuff going on right now with the quote, Mac? How you feeling about all this shit with her and Cameron and
Yeah,
what's
I
going
saw
on
that
right now?
shit over the weekend. Yeah. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I was on. I was talking to KG about it on goddamn GTA the other Saturday. Yeah, to be honest with you, we always getting on to the men about having their Twitter fingers out and shit like that, but we don't ever say nothing about the listen. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I get tired of hearing her. But that's just me. Um, she sound more salty than anything. Why are you going to Cameron? Cameron didn't say nothing bad to you until you mentioned him first. And what is a hood nigga gonna do when you mention him? Keep my name out your mouth. So he went. You messing with a New York nigga? You know they don't have no chill. None, especially Harlem niggas. They have no chill. And Cameron is probably the one out of Cameron and 50 Cent. I don't know who's worse. And think about this. Think if 50 Cent was to put on a card like that with some female fighters, and it did numbers like that, would you gonna go at 50 Cent next? Cameron was just a commentator. And he made the shit in it. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was entertaining. Can y'all agree on that?
Hell yeah.
I agree.
That shit
I
was
agree.
fucking entertaining. So why the fuck
I
is you going
agree.
at this man?
Yeah. Yeah.
These niggas did numbers, bro. Numbers.
Hmm.
When the last time you seen boxing numbers like that?
You haven't. That's the first time.
That's all I'm saying, bro. It's like, come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that. Because you don't like Jake Paul, you want to go with anything associated with it instead of trying to get to the bag. You wanted to be the first millionaire women's boxer when you wasn't. Amanda Serrano was there, but you could have been. You could have got the first $1 million payday, but instead you wanna you, bro. What's that old saying? You want to throw some rocks and hide your hand.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you help yourself? Instead of making so many enemies in the sport, help yourself. Even,
Right.
and I hate to say it, when Layla actually gave you actual criticism, like she was coming at you with criticism. She wasn't down on you with nothing. You went back at Layla Ali because she's telling you, well, you still fight a little amateurish and wild. That's why you're not getting those knockouts. She didn't say nothing bad. It was honest criticism. Then you wanted to go at her, which made her to go back. And she said she wanted to see you, but we never got that fight because she told you exactly what it would take to get that fight done. And you had somebody like Eddie Hearn offer to pay some money, but nobody wanted.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying? It's like yeah, you are the greatest woman fighter of all time. You are that, but your numbers don't reflect that,
right.
and you're not trying to do nothing to help them numbers out because you going at these people like this. Let's say this: you keep going at Jake Paul, Cameron, uh, Deja Green, all of them, right? And they say, all right, they wait till the immediate next card you do, and then Jake Paul decides to announce a fight where he gonna be on it and make it an all women's fight where he headlining just to spite you.
Right.
And then let's say Clarissa, you fighting in Vegas, he decided he gonna do it in your hometown just to spite you. I
Mm,
guarantee you that motherfucker gonna sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just throwing shit at you. Like man, stop going at motherfuckers and get your ass in that motherfucking ring and fight. Shut the fuck up. The same thing we tell all these other fighters that be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, motherfucking me, Threads, goddamn Bumble, these dating, everything. Y'all up here just making all these extras. Shut the fuck up and fight. Or say that shit at a press conference to your opponent. I don't even want to see another Charlo live. Like niggas, shut the fuck up. Period.
Watch y'all had to catch it straight, bro.
Nigga, everybody can get it. I don't give a fuck who it is. Everybody. They,
Everybody can
yeah,
get it, hunk up.
man.
This nigga.
Because, bro, it's just because I'm sitting here looking at the shit, and I've been looking at a lot of shit. It ain't just them. It's all these fighters, bro. Everybody sitting here talking, and ain't nobody busting a motherfucking break.
Mm-hmm.
The only motherfucker trying to make a fight is a motherfucker I don't even want to see fight. And that's
Mm,
goddamn Bladder Flare Cobb popping up at these niggas' press conferences. Don't nobody want to fight him. Don't nobody want to see him fight. But the motherfucker got spunked. He doing it a way that makes us interested. Don't nobody give a fuck about no fucking Twitter.
right.
That's that's why you got niggas like Caleb Plant out here buying niggas domains and shit. He just bought Egler Berlinga's shit, and he been on that nigga head heavy. Like, come on, Egler, call
Yeah.
my
But
nigga Ed.
and that shit was irritating to me.
Call that nigga Ed. He said,
Both of
Mm-hmm.
these niggas, Edgar Berlanga calling out Jamal Charlo, who ain't fought in 2 years, and then this nigga's calling out Edgar Berlanga, who you can tell he's scared of you and not interested in you. I can say without a shadow of doubt, I believe Edgar Berlanga is scared of Taylor Plant.
Yeah. Man, hold on, bro. Let me say this. I seen some shit where Edgar Berlanga said he gonna call out Tank, bro. Listen, these boxers, man. Let's talk about this shit real quick, man, because I think boxing is getting into a place where it's more talking than action. And I start with you, KG. In 2025, bro, we got 2 more months left in 2024. We got a couple more fights left on the docket, man. In 2025, bro, what does boxing need to do to restore that feeling of real, good boxing and restoring that vibe? What got you into boxing and liking boxing as a fan?
they need to shut the fuck up and dribble. That's what the fuck they need to do, man. Cause it's it's too convenient to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I tell my daughter this all the damn time. People like, oh,
Yeah.
such and such said this, such and such said that. I'm like, I don't hear nobody say let's pick up a basketball and get on the court. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when it came to picking numbers, who picked this number? Oh, I wanted this number. Such and such wanted that number. You ain't player for it. You ain't player for it. I'm like, y'all ain't that. Ain't no competitive edge. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why with rap, Rap got sensitive. Soon as somebody wanted to rap and somebody said something back, oh, you ain't supposed to say that, man. This, that. You be like, what are you talking about? That's part of the art. So when it come to boxing,
Mm-hmm.
I understand what y'all are saying, but at the same time, if you ain't fighting nobody and I ain't fighting nobody, and you hear me out here in the streets, niggas hear me calling you daggone silly. I'm calling you this, I'm calling you that, and you won't damn bite, bro. It look wild. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when motherfuckers do that, and then you got the damn tweet and delete motherfuckers. So it just all it looks wild all in the damn you know what I'm saying, all around. We in the social media era, and I hate it. Because if you're gonna talk that shit,
Mm-hmm.
man, at least function with your team enough that it was actually a plan to them start talking in that direction. Because if I can't daggone directly draw a motherfucker out, my damn team, promotional team, management team is supposed to be saying, all right, well, shit, let's go this route. Let's go online. And I'm gonna start calling Mac this. I'm gonna start then talking directly toward Mac. Mac don't even fuck with social media, but then he started hearing about the fact that KG been online saying this and saying this about him. Now Mac is like, nigga, I want to fight that nigga now because this nigga can't be talking bad about. You know what I'm saying? It turned into
Right.
something. These shits is not turning into anything. That's the gay shit about it, man. So I'm just like, next 2025, if y'all gonna talk some shit, let it turn into some actual damn some action. Let it be really, nigga, meet me outside, and I go outside and we get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let's
Right.
go get
Right.
and let's get paid in the process because the people in social media eat this shit up. So if they eating it up, and if we do actually make the fight, who's gonna show up? The niggas that's been watching this whole damn time talking shit back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We in that
Mm.
era. Play the game.
Nah, that's facts, man. My boy say, man, get off the internet, start back punching. Awful, I'm gonna ask you the same question, but in a different way. So y'all did the Act and R show Saturday, and which promoter do you think can restore the vibe that we need to keep boxing alive and great in 2025?
Mm, great question. Um, the easy answer you could go with is probably just Riyadh season. Them continuing, Big Turk continuing his path with restoring the great things that boxing has lost over the years. Uh, the best fighting the best, the one versus number two, putting emphasis on undisputed bouts. You know what I mean? Taking less emphasis off of the these sanctioner bodies and restoring that undisputed, that one versus two. We actually know who the champion is, type deal. Um, Making these shows, these cards full, not just top heavy. Restoring the whole boxing card from top to bottom. Learning about new up and coming fighters. They getting that notoriety at the same time. But with all that being said, um, I think the perfect landscape would be the merging of what Big Turk's doing with the American innovation of what MVP is doing. Right now, to me, they're kind of competitors in a sense. Um, Big Turk probably views Jake Paul as once again as not being serious, a YouTube type boxer, and not a legitimate entity, boxing entity in the sport. So I think when the respect is built up enough and those two can merge, MVP. I'm not just talking Jake Paul. I'm talking MVP. Nikisa's we we also we often forget that Jake Paul is not just the guy on MVP. It's the former UFC executive Nikisa that's also running the show over there as well. So when these two are able to, I think, come together, boxing will be in a very great place. And it already is in that going in that direction. Yeah, I mean for 2025, that if we talk what was going on in 2023, all these promoters, all these promotional entities were all separated. Right now, November 2024, we're going into 2025. We have four major promoters, five that are under the same umbrella in Riyadh season. In 2025, will we see a fifth go under that umbrella? And I'm hoping MVP will. But that's my take.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you same question in a different way, bro. Give me 3 fights that you want to see in 2025 that you feel like restore that feeling in boxing that we need. Mac, you know?
What did you say?
Say,
I'm on the live and I'm doing homework too, so you know what I'm saying.
okay. Give me 3 fights, bro, that you want to see in 2025 that will restore the feeling in boxing, man.
3 fights,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
your
be
top three
honest.
fights.
I'm only gonna use active fighters, not people that's
Mm-hmm.
constantly out. Um, Seeing that Crawford is at 154, I kind of want to see him versus Fundora.
Mm,
Um, I do want to see the rematch between Bivol and Viterbi, and
okay.
I want to see Tank and Shakur. But I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Scratch the Crawford and Fundora because I don't know what I
Okay.
was. I'm tripping. I want to see Bam and goddamn Monster Nui. It is what it is. I want to see that fight.
Yeah.
I know they're in different weight classes, but it's a fight I would like to see because I feel like that fight right there would give me. I know it'll be a banger. You got two knockout artists, two great fighters. That right there is at the top of my list. The Turbulent and Bivol is second, and man, they were good fights, bro. And taking Shakur, man, it's like I don't see anything else unless we get the rematch between Usyk and Daniel Dubois.
Mm. Them some good ones, bro. I'm not even much gonna lie, man. Especially Monster Nue and Bam. Um, like I just want to say that all my brothers gave good answers, but the main fucking problem, it ain't the fans, it ain't the internet. Hey, stay ready. Go on mute for me, bro. I think you got a little
I was just
feedback.
gonna ask you a question, but okay. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah,
ask you a
yeah.
question. I'm gonna go.
Go, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Did you watch me, Drew, and Stormy yesterday?
What y'all was saying on there? Talk about
So
it.
we was talking about like a lot of the problems that's going on with a lot of these companies where people
Mm-hmm.
thinking boxing is not alive anymore, but it's because they putting their trust in the wrong companies. But boxing is more alive than it ever has been because you got
Right.
Matchroom and the Zone. The Zone is doing exactly what we said they wasn't going to be able to do in the early developments of the Zone. They actually then cornered the market.
What you talking about? What did we say the zone wasn't gonna do? Put on good fights?
You remember when the Zone said they was going to come in the game and they was going to take over the sport of boxing. They was going to take
Mm,
PBC fighters. They was going to get rid of the pay-per-view market. They was going to do all of this good stuff for boxing and make it something more
right.
fan friendly. And they done that. Like I'm almost at the point I'm about to buy the Zone back because we steady
No
getting good,
shit.
bro. They steady giving us good fights on a regular basis. Every weekend is damn near a fight on the Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got Riyadh season over there who's giving the best fights in the game, hands down. Like ain't nobody giving us better fights than Riyadh season.
Yeah.
And then you got people like the PBC over here giving us 2 fights a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is what
That's
it is.
crazy.
All they fighters is fighting on the
Um,
zone.
nah, that's facts. That's facts. Um, I think the biggest problem though, it ain't the fans, it ain't the internet. If anything, bro, this internet is keeping boxing alive and thriving. I come on here every day, and I'm seeing uh the brothers talking boxing. I'm seeing the sisters talking boxing. I'm seeing boxing on Instagram, on Facebook. The internet is doing its part. I think it's really more so on these fighters and like Mac just said, the companies. The companies do have to do better with having the infrastructure, the resources, and the dates, and the scheduling, the logistics. All this shit got to be planned out. We seen PBC try to do it, and they did do it for quite some time. I think, and this is just my personal opinion, and we're gonna talk about this. I think my personal opinion. I think why the PBC fell off. I think the PBC fell off. If y'all notice, the PBC fell off during COVID. I think the type of money these dudes was making before COVID, and then when we transitioned to COVID, I don't think the PBC and Showtime and Fox and FS1 and all these networks they was fighting on before COVID, once they got into COVID, I don't think that the PBC could ever recoup. And I don't think the networks really ever recouped their return on their investment during COVID and after COVID. So I think the COVID had a lot to do with the PBC taking a big hit, because fighters was making so much money with the PBC, and I just think that when that COVID came and these dudes still want all this money, and you putting out all these pay-per-views during COVID, and you're not getting the return on your investment, and PBC kept trying and they kept trying and they kept trying, and at this time, bro, it was a lot of, and I'm gonna say this too, it was a lot of people on the internet that was anti PBC at first. A lot of people was anti PBC, just like a lot of people now is anti turkey, anti rider season. But see, this is my thing. Y'all whining, y'all crying, y'all complain about these networks and these companies and these platforms that's out here trying to do great things for the sport, bro. The only difference in between Al Heyman and Turk Al Sheik, bro, is that Turk Al Sheik is out here talking, and he's a Middle Eastern guy. But I think Turkey and Al kind of got the same type of mindset and vision. If I'm just being honest, I think
Nope.
Turk just a little bit more. I think that Turk is a little bit more out in the public with his. You say no. Why you say no?
This is why. This is why. Big Turk understands the pulse of the world in a sense. And we always hear that old cliche about as the heavyweight division goes, boxing goes. We seen of recent Big Turk, he's the man that puts on the best heavyweight cards. Al Heyman and the PBC for years have neglected the heavyweight division.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. But go ahead.
PBC have neglected the heavyweight division, bro.
What?
Yes, yes. They failed to give us any new American prospects for one. They've outsourced they've outsourced American talent with Cubans, with Ukrainians,
Mm-hmm.
with other foreigners at, at that. They failed to nurture the American heavyweight division. They failed to put on good heavyweight cards. So that's where one thing they've been that's obvious they differ.
Nah,
Big
fam.
Turk,
I ain't gonna
Big
let you.
Turk
Nah,
invested
fam.
in
I ain't gonna
him.
let you say that, bro.
Yeah, you go ahead,
Nah,
debate that because
nah, nah, bro. Because nah,
there's
bro.
no way
Because,
anybody
but,
can see the PBC been putting out work for the heavyweight division. They just haven't. They
bro.
failed to when
Do
they
do
had
do you do you not
When they had
remember,
Wilder as a reigning champ. They sold and they could have unified with Charles Martin. They sold Charles Martin to the other side, bro.
bro? That's because Eddie Hearn fucking lied and finessed them, bro. But I'm not gonna
Eddie
let you
Hearn
sit up
threw a
here and say
major
that they.
bag at him.
When Andy Ruiz
Yeah, bro, bro.
shocked the
Come on,
world,
fam. Don't do that,
when
bro.
Andy
Don't do
Ruiz
that.
shocked the listen, when Andy Ruiz shocked the world and got the unified titles off of AJ,
Yeah,
oh, all of a sudden it was good business to let him go back and do the rematch? Or why couldn't they buy out motherfucking AJ? You know what I mean? Give him some step aside money and get this undisputed done with Wilder. What are you talking about?
bro,
PBC been investing in the American heavyweight
bro.
boxing? Nah, B.
My nigga, you when we was in Atlanta, you didn't. We all seen Deontay Wilder, bro. What do you think Deontay Wilder was created at? He
Golden
wasn't. He
Boy.
wasn't created. He wasn't created on no
Golden
motherfucking rider season. No, the boy, stop your fucking capping. Stop your fucking cap. Now, KG, I want KG to get in this too because KG, and this is a fun fact. Let me give y'all some usual suspect history real quick. My brother KG first came into the usual suspects because him and Red was debating about Wilder and Fury. Am I correct, KG?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So you came in when PBC was on fire, correct? When
Yes.
Deontay Wilder was the man. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask you from your point of view. All fellas say that that PBC neglected the heavyweight division. How the fuck did Deontay Wilder become this mega super duper star and he got the attention of you and you wanted to come on YouTube and talk shit with Red about Wilder and Fury?
Hmm.
Can you talk to me about that, bro? Do you feel like the PBC neglected the heavyweight division?
Who came behind Wilder?
That's what I was gonna say. Because in a sense, everybody that came behind him, we was watching. You know what I'm saying? Nephew Sanchez fight on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take up the rear too much. You know what I'm saying? Behind that. You know what I'm saying? It was nobody that came up behind Wilder. Like when Wilder went through the trilogy with Fury, um,
Mm-hmm.
you seen, yeah, we seen we didn't see no more growth coming from PVC when it came from the heavyweight division. The eggs was all in the Wilder basket, and that's not a bad. That at during that time, it wasn't a bad basket because this motherfucker wasn't seeing the 12th round of no fight. You know what I'm saying? The first time he seen
Right.
that shit was when he fought Dan Bermain Stovern. You know what I'm saying? Then, but everybody, and that's what drew more people in. They was like, oh yeah, that's all he got is the right hand. So that's what started drawing more people in because they was like, because of the Bermain, and then he came out there and demolished him in the second fight.
Right.
So like I said, but it was nobody. You know what I'm saying? There was nobody from that point on because we had guys at the likes of, like you said, Bermain Stovern, Dominic Brazil. They were heavyweights, but who the fuck were these guys really? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right. Right.
So I don't, like I said, I feel what you're saying, but it got to a point that they kind of neglected the heavyweight division because it was no serious push, but behind another
let,
one
let,
after.
let me say this, and people got to remember this, bro, because we was all here. Me, KG, all fella, and I know all fella. He riding high on that turkey a la chic magic carpet with no gas. He floating right
I
now.
got smoke
He
for
going to
Turk.
Planet Off.
I got smoke for Turk too. I ain't friends
He
with none of
floating.
them
He
niggas.
floating.
They ain't sending
He
me
floating
envelopes
real.
this time.
He floating real high on that Turk a la chic carpet right now. I get it, but see, this is a main factor in PBC in the heavyweight division. And like I say, and all this shit happened right before COVID. Because all this shit was going on like 2017, 2018, 2019. When this is when it got real fucked up. When Charles Martin became the champion, Eddie Hearn convinced PBC and Al Heyman to let Charles Martin go to the UK and fight Anthony Joshua. When they did that, see, Eddie Hearn had, I'm not gonna lie, Eddie Hearn is a slick, sly motherfucker. This motherfucker, he always had Turk in his back pocket, bro. Turk has always been in his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? When he fucking AJ beat Charles Martin, his plan was to always get them belts from the PBC and go back to the zone and start that shit over there in Saudi Arabia, bro. Eddie Hearn been working on this shit for years. When they brought Anthony Joshua to America for the first time and he got his ass whooped by who? A PBC fighter. On the zone, what the fuck did Eddie do in the second fight? He took AJ to what? Saudi of fucking Arabia. Well, who is that? Oh, Turk Al Sheikh is over there. So Eddie Hearn had already been planning to steal the heavyweight division from the PBC. They just had to get Wilder out the way. And instead of him putting AJ in there with Wilder, they got Frank Warren to put him in there with Fury. That's what happened, bro. And Eddie Hearn had all of the other heavyweights. He had Dillian White. Klitschko was still fighting on the zone. You know what I'm saying? He had all the other heavyweights, bro. But Eddie Hearn, once they got that belt from Charles Martin, bro, that was a wrap. And they finessed the PBC out the motherfucking heavyweight division. Those are just facts. I'm just saying that I think I'm not saying Al Heyman and Turk Al Sheikh are exactly alike, but I think they do have the same vision in regards to putting on the best fights and putting on these top tier productions. Now, I will say, Turk Al Sheikh, he is taking his production and his theatrics to another level than Al Heyman. I give him that. But Al Heyman was doing the same shit. He was doing the same shit, having rappers walk the fighters out and all that shit, and having fucking celebrities do the fucking national anthem and all that. Al Heyman been doing that. He been doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But let's get back to some more hot boxing topics, man. So I want to ask y'all, and I come to KG first, man. So Shakur Stevenson is back in the lab. He back training. He back in the gym. It's a whole bunch of speculation going on with Shakur Stevenson and Cepeda. They don't know if they're gonna make the Cepeda fight. According to Shakur, Cepeda and them have been quiet, but it's looking like Kid Austin is willing to fill in for Cepeda if the fight don't happen. Let me see if I got the video right here. Okay, he got the video right here. Let me see what he said. Let's see what he said.
Both of them don't want to fight each other. I mean, as far as like that bro stuff go, but really, I feel like
even knowing that it's like to be the best, you gotta like to say you are the best. There's really no friend. for that.
For that though, they in it for money. That's the Floyd Mayweather era. Those guys are more the Floyd Mayweather era. They trying to get the money. They don't care about legacy. They care about making money. That's all they care about. They don't care about giving them what they want and willing to die on their shield if they have. They different. They not like those fighters.
But that's them.
Okay, hold on. No, this is not the video. Let me see. This is the video right here. Um, Kid Austin was talking about Tank and Shakur. This is it right here though. Hold up.
But if not, if Golden Boy is like, hey, we want to get you this fight before we get you a big fight, I'll take Lucas Body. But I got my eyes set on Shakur. And like I said, the team, they'll let us know something about tomorrow, so we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
But if not, if Golden Boy is like, hey, we want to get you this fight before we get you a big fight, I'll take Lucas Body. But I got my eyes set on Shakur.
Okay,
like I said, the team, they'll let us know something about tomorrow, so we'll know for sure.
Okay, so he's saying that if he can't get Shakur Stevenson, he'll take Lucas Body. Let's see. So looking on Twitter right now, it's Shakur and Kid Austin is going back and forth. He's telling him to reach out to Oscar and let's get this moving, begging to him on social media for publicity does not make the fight happen. Okay, so Kid Austin tweeting at Oscar De La Hoya. What's your thoughts on all this, man? How do you feel, man? Based on what you saw, bro, do you feel like the Cepeda fight needs to happen next, or do you want to see Shakur versus Kid Austin? How you feeling right now about all that?
I wanted the Zepeda fight, but Oscar's daggone bluff got called. Or
Right.
the hand injury is actually real. You know what I'm saying? And if the hand injury is real, Shakur is on course to get back in the ring, and that won't put him in with Zepeda if he's out with a hand injury. So that's not a realistic fight. So I can see why that happened. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They want to speak on that, but if it's a hand injury, then no, that's just lip service. They're building that Kid Schofield fight, if that's the case. So
Yeah.
that'd be the best damn thing, because if that's what they're saying, and that'll be good for Shakur to come back into some action because of Kid Schofield's damn athleticism. Um, he may not have like a high gas tank, but he shows traits of having one. So it's pretty much preparation for a Williams Zepeda fight. Pretty much dealing with somebody that's
Yeah.
athletic. You know what I'm saying? And for as long as he can give it, his output can be out there. You know what I'm saying? It can be up there depending on what's going on. So yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So that look, Shakur team will be looking at Kid Schofield as a step up. A tune-up fight for the Zepeda fight. They won't tell him that out loud though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur, I'm gonna come to you, bro. Your man's Kid Austin say he want to fight Lucas Body, man. If he can't get the Shakur Stevenson fight, man, is you calling cap from Kid Austin and his pops, man, or do you really think they want the Shakur Stevenson fight next, man? Or you want to see Cepeda?
It makes all the sense. I don't all the way believe Zepeda's so-called hand, arm injury or whatever. I believe is more so the reason that Tevin Farmer exposed him. Tevin Farmer exposed the fact that uh, a slick outboxer can give uh, a guy like Cepeda all type of fits and problems. And Shakur
Right.
Stevenson more than fits that description. You know what I mean? On the highest level. So maybe we need to take a step back, like take a hand injury step back. You know what I mean? So we can get out of this, because we are scheduled to be fighting Shakur on the 5v5, Golden Boy versus Matchroom. So we put out a picture of me with my arms slinged up, looking like, yeah, my hands really. See, I got to shout out. We got to give it up to Shakur Stevenson, because if you're gonna call in work sick, you know what I mean, at least make it believable. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson put on the hospital gown. He was in the hospital. You know what I mean? All wrapped up in, you know what I mean, professionally casted up and all that shit. But not no Zepeda. He just came out with the arm sling. You know what I mean? We don't believe you. We need more people. You know, dig? So shout out to Kid Schofield for raising his hand, because once again, it makes all the sense. Schofield, Kid Schofield, a Golden Boy fighter, and we need a good fight for this 5v5, and that's an interesting fight. Shakur versus Floyd
Yeah.
Schofield. You know what I mean? It fits the criteria for the 5v5. It fits the criteria for an interesting fight at 135 between two, one champion. You know what I mean? That's pound for borderline pound for pound, and another young up and coming contender, American contender, that believe he has the goods to, you know what I mean, to upset the apple cart and beating Shakur Stevenson. So I think Kid Austin and his team did a decent job of raising their kind of notoriety and their stock, not so much performances in the ring, but outside the ring as well, being in that somewhat of it in the hardcore boxing's mind state, and conversations and such. So I think this makes for a logical fight, more so than revisiting anything like Joe Cordina. Yeah, man, make this fight happen. That's my take.
Okay, so if you go to William Cepeda's Instagram, and I'm gonna put this up on the screen in a minute because I do want to be as transparent as possible with the chat. He did put this up yesterday. He said, after our last match, we left with an injury to our left hand. This week, we were preparing to return to the gym soon, but for medical evaluation, they recommended 6 to 8 weeks rest for better recovery. For us, it is important to have this small break to benefit our career. We know that this 2025 great opportunities are coming, and we have to be 100% after this recovery period. We would like to return at the end of March. He says, I hope we can respect the opportunity for CMB. And he tagged Eric Gomez, Oscar De La Hoya, and Golden Boy. Now, I know my brother Stay Ready. He does have a good relationship at J Prince Boxing. They did some great interviews on Ringside Views. Y'all be sure to go check them out. Stay Ready, man. What's your thoughts on all this, man? We got a good relationship with Kid Austin as well. How you feeling about all this shit that's going on between Shakur, Cepeda, and Kid Austin?
Honestly, bro, Kid Austin ain't over there with Ronnie right now, because, like I said, I think I said it before. I don't remember who platform it was on, but Ronnie didn't like the father was in the way. How do you want me to train this kid and you in the way?
Right.
I think there's nothing wrong with your father being your trainer. I'm gonna say that now, but sometimes to get the
What you said? She was breaking up, bro. What you said?
hold on. Can you hear me now? Can
Yeah,
you hear
go
me?
ahead.
All right. I said.
Yeah.
It's nothing against having your father in your corner. We've seen some of the greatest fighters have their fathers in their corner. Here, Roy Jones had his father in his corner. But in some cases, man, you gotta think about it. If you want to get the best out of your fighter, sometimes you got to take the back seat. We seen what his father does in the corner. You're not giving clear directions to your son in the corner as a fighter. You gotta you gotta be able to know when to get out your fighter's way or your son's way.
Right.
Um, Me seeing this, I don't truly believe that Kid Austin is ready. Floyd ain't ready for this fight right now. He's not ready for a big fight right now. He still got developing to do. Uh he still needs to shorten up his punches. He needs to. It's a lot of things that he can correct as a fighter by fighting more higher level competition than just jumping into a big fight. This is how you ruin a fighter's career. And in the direction that they're going, I think he needs to. I honestly believe he needs to work on bettering his skill set. Yeah, every fighter think they ready for the top level, but you as a father, as a trainer, you got to visually see. Do you think he's ready to step in the ring with guys like Shakur Stevenson? And I don't think his father see that. And I really, really don't want to see this kid mess up his career by going in there with somebody that he's not ready for. Because I'm gonna tell you something, getting just because you get knocked out don't mean it won't mess up your morale in that ring. Getting just outclassed can mess your morale up just as bad as a knockout can.
So you
Yeah,
think
saved
Shakur
it there.
destroys him?
I
Huh?
say you saved it
You
there,
so
bro.
you so you saying now I want him to say it. You so you saying Shakur destroys him?
Easily.
Mm,
That's not.
okay.
That's not. I don't know what y'all thought I was gonna say anything different.
I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, you might be coddling Floyd a little bit much. You know what I mean, in regards to because
Kylan.
the way I look at it, um, Shakur is the higher reward, but the lower risk fight. You don't, to me, you don't want to go in there and fight the lighter or the lesser known Lucas Body that got dynamite in his hands and end up getting knocked out.
Oh.
That's a real, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, you really stepping back. You really
Here,
stepping back when when you getting KO'd by body. You know what
let
I mean?
me. So,
But
so
if you get KO'd, if you potentially get KO'd late by Shakur Stevenson, the pound for pound,
This nigga.
hey,
fringe contender,
let me let me ask you
the
something.
current WBC champion, that's a better look.
Let me
That's
ask you something.
definitely a
Let
better
me
look
let
than
me ask
Lucas
you something.
Body,
When
bro.
Oscar Valdez got outclassed by Shakur Stevenson, what has he done after that fight?
And we're gonna talk about. I'm glad you brought that up because we're gonna talk about Oscar Valdez in our next cook. That's a good
But you know,
question. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm
answer
still
it.
yeah,
that's
he's been hanging around the top of the division, hanging around the top of 130. What you mean?
hanging around the top of
He got
130.
another
Get hold on,
title.
hold on,
He got
hold on.
another title
Hold
shot
on, hold
coming
on.
up.
Hanging around the top of 130 doing what? I asked you what has he done? I don't give a fuck where he at.
I
What has
don't
he
give a fuck
done?
about
He
no
ain't done
Oscar
he
Valdez.
ain't
He in
done shit.
17, bro.
He done got knocked out twice since then.
Who?
Beat the
Oscar
fuck up.
Valdez. He been getting beat up. His morale is fucked up. It
Mm.
ain't the same. He got outclassed by somebody. It just like this is what I'm saying. Do you really think? I want to know 100% what you think. Do you think Kid Austin can beat Shakur Stevenson right now, today?
No.
Do you think he has a 15% chance of winning that fight today, right now? 15%.
Yes, he has a puncher's chance.
No, I didn't say a puncher's chance. That's 3%. I said 15%.
Oh well, so what book does it say 3% is a puncher's chance, my nigga.
You know why I say that?
And
Because
I'm
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you why I say 3% is a
Queen
puncher's
say
chance.
no.
Because
Queen
I
say
didn't
no.
see we saw where Deontay Wilder was getting his ass beat up, but then the first fight by the old man, and that one punch came out of nowhere and it fucked him up for the rest. I mean, for the rest of that round, and Deontay Wilder came out on top because that's a puncher's chance. And then after that, he ain't looked the same. Beat him up the next 2 times they fought. But originally, when they fought that first fight, when he fought motherfucking Ortiz was giving him that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3% chance, my nigga.
Fella, I'm pretty sure you seen your boy now. You coming on here with your Canadian cape on as you should, talking about Luca's body and all this. But your boy didn't look too good in his last performance, man, other than bright lights in Texas.
Hey, he got the
So
dub.
that might be a
That's all that matters. He
he
got the dub
did.
and on to the next
He
one.
did, but
On to the next one.
it didn't look good. It didn't look good, bro. If listen,
It looked good
if
enough
I'm
for
Oscar
them
De La Hoya,
to get him signed to MVP. It's good enough
right?
for them to be speculations of bringing MVP and Jake Paul to Niagara Falls, nigga.
Look,
That looked
he
good to
put
me.
H2O on the t-shirt, bro. He put H2O on the t-shirt. I'm not mad at him for that. Of course, he needed to. He should have got the deal after that fight. Why did y'all wait to sign him? You know what I'm
Five.
saying?
All I'm saying is Floyd's better off laying down, getting laid down by Shakur Stevenson, a pound for pound champion, than getting laid down by Lucas Body. That's what I'm saying.
He got a better chance against Lucas Body, is what I'm saying. That's a winnable fight for Kid Austin. If I'm Oscar De La Hoya, I'm trying to get that fight versus the fight with Shakur. Why you think he using Body as a scapegoat? He's saying he's basically what they saying in the clip. I'd rather fight. I'd rather fight Lucas Body if my promoter say no to Shakur. So that tells me that he feel like your man is beatable. That's what that tell me, bro. I'm just saying. But we gonna see what happens. We gonna be paying close attention to this. Queen say so. Should he get KO'd by Tank instead? Man, Tank ain't fighting now one of them, man.
He need to get KO'd by anybody. I said he
Tank ain't fighting none of them niggas, man. You love talk you love talk bringing up Tink Tink. We ain't even talking about Tink Tink right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna save him for the end of the show. But we do got some boxing. I think the Zone has a card this weekend, but I don't want to talk about the Zone card because I think Sonny Edwards is on that card. This is the card I want to talk about right here. Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. The Navarrete and Valdez card, and also on this card you have Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinoza, and this is going down in Footprint Arena, Footprint Center in Arizona. This in Phoenix, so this gonna be on the West Coast. I'm gonna come back to you. Stay ready, because you brought up Valdez, and you made a great point when you brought up Valdez, because he has not looked the same, and he did lose to Valdez badly. I mean, he lost to Navarrete badly, and Navarrete beat him so good he thought he'd go to 135. What's your take on this upcoming fight in a couple more weeks, bro? Navarrete Valdez too.
knockout. Same.
Who you
It
got?
might be worse. It might be early knockout.
Oh man, so you saying Navarrete gonna knock him out?
Yep. I said it. I'm gonna say it again. 4th round. How about that?
So you think Valdez ain't been looking the same since the Shakur loss, and he
I
gonna get
don't
his ass put on a t-shirt?
I don't think he got nothing right now. I think Valdez is what's a good I what's a good person to compare
Queen
Val?
say Navarrete stop him again.
That's what I said, Queen. He
Yeah,
gonna knock him out this time.
yeah, yeah.
He gonna knock him
God
out.
damn. Mm,
Matter of fact, Patrick Valdez is Patrick Teixeira 2.0
damn.
at this point.
At this point, okay. Um, KG, what you got? What you got, man? You think Valdez can make a comeback? We got Navarrete Valdez at the top of December, bro. How you feeling about this rematch, man? Is it gonna be anything different in the good doctor's eyes? How you feel about this fight?
I wasn't even thinking about this fight, but
Well, it's coming up, so you got to think about it.
um, I don't see it going no different because I don't think Lil Ov got nothing else in the tank.
Hold on, what's his name? Lil Ov.
Yeah, that's
Why?
Yeah, he been Lil Ov.
yeah, that's what Ackham's calling him that Lil Ov. Yeah.
Oh man, act childish, bro. Why you call that man Lil Ov? Damn.
Nah, but I don't think he he's run his race,
But
and because how
what
old
what
is
if
he?
he takes some of
32.
that? What if he takes some of that good old tea, some of that good old Mexican tea?
I don't think it's gonna it's past that point. You know what I'm saying? Because the the T don't make you smarter. It just, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna have more veracity when you're fighting. But if you getting papped up, it ain't gonna make no
Yeah.
difference. You know what I'm saying? So um what is he, like 32?
Yeah.
He's like an old 32. You know what I'm saying? Because the wars he's been in. So that body has he's been outclassed, he's been beat up. You know what I'm saying? Broken jaws. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he still got fight in him, but the body ain't he he'll get touched up and just you know what I'm saying, just get touched up. And the demeanor in him will keep driving him to keep going forward. And Navarrete ain't a dude you want to keep pressing
Mm,
forward on. So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, man. This Valdez right here, y'all. He in the gym. He training.
Yeah,
He
look
got
at
his
him.
boy Eddie.
Ain't
He
looking
got his
good.
boy Eddie
Yeah,
Reynoso.
look at
Yeah, he look decent, bro. You know what I'm saying?
y'all niggas is tripping, bro. That's a little OV right there. And I mean, the Queen said it best. Ain't been the same
So,
since he got caught on the tee. That's what I chalk it up to. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, Lil OV's been on somewhat of a decline. But let's not forget, so is Navarrete. I don't trust no Navarrete now. Always comes in out of shape. He got beat
yeah,
and outclassed by somebody, the most basic champion at 135, Baranchek. Ain't nobody rate Baranchek
mm,
between none of us. Nobody in the chat rate Baranchek. You know what I mean? Navarrete, if anybody, he's lost some of that juice, some of that passion. You know what I mean? He's been getting some good checks. He don't have the passion like that no more. So this, I think, evens the fight out more. I think this makes it more competitive. I won't be surprised if we see a real back and forth war between Lil Ovi and Navarrete, because Navarrete himself has declined, and I don't trust him no more with regards to his conditioning and his passion for the sport. That's my take.
If you had to bet your money right now, who you picking?
yeah. Cause this sound like you. It sound like you want to pick Valdez, bro. That's what it sound like to me.
Nigga, I ain't even care about this fight. The only fight I care about on this card is my boy Rocco, nigga, is back in action. Huh?
Nah, nigga. This is a pick'em, nigga. This is a pick'em.
Oh, you
This
trying
a
to
pick'em.
you
Yeah,
holding
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to try to pick so early, bro?
Nah, nah,
I'm gonna
nah,
pick
no,
Lil
no,
OV
no,
then.
no, no,
I'm gonna
no,
pick Lil OV.
no. I'm,
I'm
I,
gonna pick
I'm
Lil
not.
OV.
Listen,
That's
this
what
is.
y'all niggas want to hear.
Listen, man.
Lil OV got
This
this.
is this. This is just a prediction, bro. This ain't a pick 'em right now. You got a couple weeks to think on it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
gave
This
you
is
my
just a
prediction.
prediction.
I gave you my prediction that this is gonna be a war. It's gonna be competitive because I hear y'all niggas going out on a loose limb talking about, oh yeah, he gonna get crushed. He gonna get stopped by Navarrete. Yo, have we forgot what Navarrete been looking like? Come on now, this shit's competitive, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
This is
Navarrete is a monster at 130.
a crossroads championship fight. It's a crossroads fight with a championship belt attached to it. That's all it is. It's gonna be competitive.
Where's Cadillac Red at when you need him? Because I want to know why why Lamont Roach ain't in the mix with all these boys. That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Navarrete got to hold the division down by himself, man. Because it seemed like to me he the only one that's out here getting to it. Goddamn. Um. Hold on. This not for a belt. I thought this was for a belt. I thought this was for. This not for a belt. Queen
Yeah,
say, "How's it a pick 'em? It's not for a belt."
yeah. As far as he has Navarrete got a belt at 130. I think at WBO.
Yeah. I thought he had
Yeah,
that motherfucking belt.
he lost his WBC to Shock, but he got the WBO.
Yeah, I thought it was with a WBO or Lamont. So Lamont got the WBA. Nick, no, who got the belt at 130? So it's Shock got WBC. Roach got the WBA. I think Navarrete got the WBO. And who got the IBF? I would have to pull it up real quick. But yeah, man, I got them. I think I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm leaning towards Navarrete so far. Valdez gonna have to show me. He gonna he gonna have to show me. You know what I'm saying? He can take it from Navarrete because Navarrete is gonna come. He gonna come to fight, man. He
Yeah,
gonna come to fight.
Kakashi got the IBF 5 and Lil Ov the interim champ.
Okay.
Lil Ov the interim champ.
Oh,
So yeah, this legitimate.
Kakashi is the he's the Japanese guy, right?
Nah, that he the UK guy that knocked out Cordina.
Oh, yeah, that's the dude that beat Cordina. You sure right. Okay. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah. So yeah, this going down in a couple of more weeks, man. I think this is gonna this card right here is gonna be very, very entertaining. Like all fella said, I think you got Rocco on the undercard, Emiliano Vargas. You're gonna see a bunch of Mexicans throwing that leather. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be in there, they ain't gonna be in there doing some punching. So I can't wait to see this card. I know Top Rank, they Top Rank has been doing a wonderful job with these cards and whatnot. We seen what they did in Virginia. Now they're going to Arizona with the Latinos. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Um, okay, man. Real quick before we get up out of here, man. PBC 2025, y'all. Right now we got David Benavidez, David Morrell. Um, I want to ask y'all, man. Javante Davis come back in 2025, man. What does Javante Tank Davis have to do in 2025 to have a solid comeback? We only seen Tank fight one time, and that was against Frank Martin. Um, I'll start with you, KG. Tank come back in 2025, man. What do you want to see from Tank in 2025? Because the PBC took his whole card and gave it to David Benavidez and David Morrell. So, what you want to see from Tank in 2025, bro?
I want to see the nigga fight. I want to see the nigga not talk. I want to see the nigga fight. That's what I want to see. I want to see this nigga not call out Jake Paul. I want to see this nigga not talk about Edgar Berlanga. I want this nigga stop them bringing up fighters that's in lower weight classes. I want to hear this nigga stop talking about niggas that's in weight classes above him. I want him to talk about the niggas that's in his weight class. That's
Mhm.
like like in line with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about motherfuckers that's not in the club. I'm talking the niggas that's inside the velvet rope. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some action. It's just like, all right,
Fight who he got to fight though? Who is it? Who's the if you could pick one person for Tank Davis to fight and you'll be like, you know what, man, if he beat that motherfucker, he pound for pound. Who is that guy?
and no, look, it's not even by him being pound for pound. It's whoever any other champions are at 35. Fight one of them niggas. I don't even give a fuck who's Burn Check. That's the damn lowest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Intercept damn Keyshawn from getting that fight. Take that fight. Let's go fight him. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Start there, you know what I'm saying? Like start playing keep away for real. If you're gonna be the nigga that sets the tone and do it the way you want to do it, derail motherfuckers and make
Hmm.
the motherfucker and steal every damn thing that they're trying to do. Keyshawn is going on the legacy trail. He know he can get money because of his, you know what I'm saying, charisma and how he talks. He understands that. But he said, you know what? I know damn having belts, you know what I'm saying, allows me to be in rooms a lot longer and around people that actually pay attention to shit. So but if Tank can then be petty enough and to start in it, play 2025 and intercept motherfuckers, start derailing niggas. And I only fight my mandatories. And if you so happen to be one of my mandatories, I'm gonna actually fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually fight this shit. Floyd daggone fucking, you know what I'm saying? No tough fights is out of my system now. I go ahead and take y'all niggas on because I actually feel I can beat y'all. But if you're not, because the money is gonna be sucked dry if you especially if you ain't going through rider season. You get what I'm saying? Or MVP. The money is gonna be sucked up. You know what I'm saying? If he start actually fighting motherfuckers and doing business with people that he really don't want to they're gonna do it with because he thinks he's in charge. He thinks he's the face of boxing. You're not. You just was able to get to the bag early in the game. That's it.
Mm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him fighting.
Yeah. Queen say he has to fight one of the dudes with a belt. Okay. Okay. I mean, KG pretty much said the same thing. I wouldn't necessarily say Baranchik. I mean, he like all fella said, he like the low hanging fruit on the tree. I mean, he will be the easiest one to pick. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but
I
you
wouldn't
know,
pick that either. Look, I wouldn't pick that either. But at the same time, you still derail what Keyshawn, somebody like a Keyshawn, is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm gonna have a title around my nigga. You won't get neither one of these. Which way you gonna go now? You gonna fight Shakur this time? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you have to. You
yeah,
see? Yeah, so if you gonna play
yeah.
the game,
Nah, that yeah, that would be that would definitely make the plot thicken. Pause. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I like that. You know what I'm saying? That makes for a great storyline, and I'm pretty sure we would have a great conversation if that was to happen. Um, so I'm with you on that, bro. I can't knock what you're saying for sure. Queen say if he doesn't get at least one of these dudes with a belt, then he's ducking. Ooh, they don't want you to talk like that, Queen. Don't say Tank ducking. Don't say Tank ducking. You gonna get attacked for that right there. Um, all fella, what you got, man? Tank comeback 2025, man. They have took, replaced Tank Davis as the first official card of the PBC, and his entire undercard is now fighting on the David Benavidez, David Morrell. So in 2025, man, what do you want to see for a Tank Davis comeback, man?
Ain't it still Lamar Roach? I'm still on board with that. I mean, not because it's
Oh,
a salute to Lamar Roach. I'm happy the brother that just headlined off a pro box in his hometown is now
yeah.
uh, being able to get, you know what I mean, dare to be great, you know what I mean, move up a weight class and get a massive payday against Javante Davis. You know what I mean? So I I ain't even worried about that. But what I'm worried about is, yeah, we getting this at the early parts of the year, but what I wish for Tank Davis is activity, and with activity, I think will come the bigger fights that we all want to see against the multiple belt holders at 135. Pick one of them. You know what I mean? Whether it's Barichek, um, or whoever, whether it's Shakur at the end of the line. There's plenty of guys at 135 that aren't even that aren't champs that are uh, decent matchups. So I want to see activity in 2025 from Tank. Not know uh, you fight in January and then we don't see you until October, and it's two fights. Nah. I want to see some activity. Can we get 3 to 4 fights out of Tank this year? Is that too much to ask? And if you're giving us that much activity, maybe the fourth fight can be that super fight with Shakur, because that's the only way I can justify you not ducking. Not saying that you ducking, because right now you just on your PBC is the quintessential sanctuary for ducks. You know what I mean? And you got the biggest ducks of all time sitting on PBC's roster with Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez. Who would have thought PBC would turn into a duck sanctuary where they're safe to just fight whomever and duck the best competition. Forget about 1 versus 2. You know what I mean? Forget about 1 versus 3. Nah, we gon' dig from another division and dig a 2 up. You know what I mean? From a lower weight class. We gonna dig a one up from a weight class that's 2 divisions under. You know what I mean? That's a duck sanctuary right there. So um, I'm hoping that this breeds for more activity. This is just in the eyes of Tank fans. This is just a tune-up fight in preparation for those belt holding unification fights in the future. But that's my take.
Boss Mac, what you got on this, bro? I know you're trying to get your work knocked out, man. What you got on Tank comeback in 2025? Anybody you looking for particular? I know you said Shakur earlier. You sticking to Shakur?
Yep. I don't want to see Lamont Roach. I'm sorry. I understand, brothers, but why would we want that fight? And that's the same thing we fussed at Canelo about, bringing these fighters up when he was fighting at catch weights at 155 and things. Man, I don't want to see that, man. I'm being honest with you. I want to see him actually fight somebody worth fighting, because don't nobody believe Lamont Roach have a chance of beating him anyway. We want to see him in a fight with somebody that we actually truly believe has a chance of beating him, and it goes both ways. Like it's a 50-50 shot. I don't want to see him against somebody I just know he's gonna beat. Unless you just want to see another knockout. Is that all we want to see? Is just somebody get knocked out? That's cool. I want to see the sweet science. I want to see a calculated fight. I want to see how he gonna, so I want to see how he's gonna touch a fighter that don't get touched. I want to see how Shakur stays away from Tank's left hand. Like it's I want to see real turmoil and fights. I don't want to see the same old. This is like me watching him fight Leo Santa Cruz again. Don't care, because we know the outcome.
Um, yeah, I would agree. I would tend to agree. Unfortunately, man, I mean, it's two people I want to see Tank fight in 2025, man. I want to see him fight Lomachenko, and I want to see him fight I want to see him fight Shakur. Or if you can't get both of them, at least try to get one. Those are the two fights. Those are the two fight Tank Davis need in 2025. Lamont Roach. It's not nothing I asked for, and like I say, I'm not mad at Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach has been, everybody's, whipping board or whipping boy, whatever y'all want to say, but this isn't on Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is really getting the opportunity of a lifetime. So I'm not mad at that Lamont Roach is finna make a X amount of dollars, and he finna be able to change his life. I'm not mad at him for that. I'm actually happy for the kid. But after Lamont Roach, man, I want to see Tank in there 3 times this year. If Tank is the quote unquote face of boxing, if he's that guy, due to the fact that he only fought once this year, he needs to make that up with fighting 3 times. And Lamont Roach, Lomachenko, and Shakur Stevenson, those are the fights that you need to make. Lomachenko is way past due. I think a lot of shit is finna get ready and change. In Ukraine now with Donald Trump taking over as the president, so I think Lomachenko needs to be trying to get as much money as he can, while he can, because I think that funding from the USA is finna get cut off. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Lomachenko, I'm trying to make my money now. And I would probably stay in America because I don't know what's gonna happen if Trump and Putin become buddy again, and you never know. So yeah, I would try to get that Lomachenko fight definitely after Lamont Roach, and of course, man, Shakur is no ifs and buts about it. Queen say there's no money at PBC for Tank to get 3 fights a year. That's why you make Turk Al Sheik pay for it. That's why you make Eddie Hearn pay for it. That's why you make Bob Arum come to the table. You make ESPN come to the table. If Bob Arum, I heard. Now I was watching. I tried to watch a little bit of the show Stay Ready them was doing with Drew and Stormy. I watched a little bit of it, but I had to go to my son game, so I had to click off of it. But I heard the brothers talking about the contracts with ESPN and stuff like that. So if the contract is up with ESPN next year, and Bob Arum and Top Rank goes to the zone and Rider season, it makes even more sense for Tank and Big Turk to do some business together in Top Rank. I think it would align perfectly if ESPN is not in the equation. That's just my personal opinion. I think that fight is more easier to make if ESPN is not in the equation. So, especially if let me say this too. If Big Turk get Golden Boy, Matchroom, and Top Rank all on Rider season on the zone, best believe I'm resubscribing to the zone. For sure. I'm with Stay Ready 1,000% on that right there. You know what I'm saying? But look though, man, it's getting later. It sounds like my brother KG, he getting a little sleepy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Uh, hopefully we can do the Beltway tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get in contact with my brother Cadillac Grid. I don't know if he's gonna do the Beltway tomorrow or he just gonna wait till Wednesday. We'll figure that out. But I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate my brothers KG, Ard, and Stay Ready pulling up. And yeah, man, we're gonna try to keep the usual suspect 6 out here more frequent on these algorithms. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout for more content from myself. I want to give a special shout out to the Beltway, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. They always hold us down throughout the week consistently. Ack and Odd been holding it down on Saturday. they've been killing it on the weekends, being consistent. So salute to them. And yeah, man, we definitely gonna be back out here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. KG, let me get your last, bro.
Shit, man, another good one, man. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the Beltway tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We most likely will be on it on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
8:30
Okay.
Eastern Standard Time. Um, but yeah, anytime, you know what I'm saying, we jump off, you know what I'm saying? I look for Fire to jump in any damn way, because if we ain't gonna talk regular boxing, we always got hot boxing takes. And some of those be fun to talk about sometimes. So that's a good filler to get away from actual talking in the ring shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and Five always usually have like the hottest damn boxing takes. So I'm here
Mm-hmm.
for it. So you ain't filling in shit. Your ass is just yeah. Grab the baton and
Yeah.
said, yeah, you ain't filling no gap. You just grab the baton and says, all right, I run the rest of this lap. It's my lap to run right now.
You got it damn right, man. I'll be, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, you know what I'm saying? Last leg, take it to the highs. Stay ready, man. Let me get your last, bro. What you got coming, bro? Is you still gonna try to get your show back going, or what you got coming? What you got in the works, man?
Yeah, I am. I let y'all know what's going on. We just trying to work out all the kinks and getting all the equipment and everything.
Okay.
Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. It'll probably be might be this weekend. I don't know. I gotta holler at Dom and Forrest when I get back. They're gonna be Forrest is sponsoring it, so yeah, this is gonna be some. It's gonna be something nice, man. It's gonna be something nice.
Yes, sir. All fella, gonna close us out, man.
Indeed. Once again, salute to the chat. Big up Queen 71 always. Tay Tay. Y'all know what it is. Salute to the usual suspect 6. Make sure y'all shop usualsuspect6.com for your latest drip, accessories, and of course, prescriptions by the good doctor as well. Um, but yeah, um, see y'all Wednesday on the Beltway. And of course, big up Back Reacher, the Jab. Make sure y'all follow the Jab Jabberee and Comic Cons. We're gonna be back at it Saturday for another tier list. Not sure what we doing, you know what I mean, but I like that ideal of breaking down the skill sets or whatnot, and breaking down the fighters that way. You was talking about before 5. So yeah, that might be the next one. That might be the next one. But for
Yeah.
most hater all fellas, salute to the usual suspects, the LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Yeah, man. Y'all be sure to go get that sea mouse, man. Go get that ashwagandha. You know what I'm saying? Go get all that good shit, man. That beet juice, everything, man. Y'all be sure to shop Usual Suspect 6, man. We got a lot of shit coming. And would you rather be a suspect or would you rather be a victim? On that note, we gone, man. Peace.
If the lion